house. Somebody had you and cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
Your late call now, turn report, he's gonna slide up, here comes Slinger! Drag race the line, Dixon Slinger got it!
evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, round number 2 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series. Tonight, we come to the dirt track at Charlotte. Brett Wheeler joined alongside Alex Robinson. No qualifying on the program tonight, so straight up in to randomised heat races. And Alex, and well, welcome back, buddy, to the dirt track at Charlotte as we get set for heat race number 1.
Heat race number 1 going to get stacked here, and starting on the pole, it's the 51 of Matthew Ogden. To the outside for Rocket Racing Esports, it's the 11, that's Shane Yates.
The Ice Cream Man of Anthony Carf will line up out of position number 3. To his outside in car 23, position number 4, that's Ethan Toda.
Ogden in the 333 will start in the 5th spot outside. It's the 09, that's Alan Duranco.
And your 4th and final row lining up inside out of position number 7. That'll be Kyle Petty. To his outside in the 001 car. Position number 8 is Trent Pullman. Alex, we've only got the 2 heat races on the program for tonight, but coming off last week at Limaland, these guys travel to the dirt track at Charlotte for the first of 5 races, I believe it is, here at the dirt track at Charlotte in this 10-week season.
Oh, man, and you know, midgets, you go from that short track where midgets are known of running to a bigger track here, and this is going to be an interesting show. Big track, high banks, and in the midgets.
Well, let's find out what will happen here. Heat race number 1. Matthew Ogden, car 51, starts on pole alongside Shane Yates. We've got a 60-lap main event to come after our 2 heat races. Matthew Ogden will lead us off. Turn number 4, we are green. Here at the dirt track at Charlotte, Shane Yates runs in second. Ethan Toda quickly into 3rd position. He'll go to the middle of the racetrack through turn number 1 and 2. 9-lap heat races, Alex. An odd number of heat laps. But I'll tell you what, here comes Shane Yates to the inside, and we are yellow.
Early caution here for heat race number 1. Here's your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. We're going to sit back, relax, and let's see here. Kyle Petty starting in the mid-pack there. Looks like he tried to get... Ooh, boy. Couldn't get it fired off right away. And it ends up upside down there. So a tough start for Kyle Petty.
And he'll go back to the pit area and we'll see whether he can come back out onto the racetrack, but even if he does, he may even be a couple of laps down by the time he gets back on there. So we'll go around a couple more times behind the iRacing.com official pace truck. And again, this is round number 2 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series, of course, presented by Kings of Sling. And they've got a whole wonderful team behind the scenes that are making all this possible. And you know, they're back for their 2nd season, and tell you what, we're glad to have and bring you all the action right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, we are live across Facebook and YouTube tonight. And of course, tonight and the next couple of weeks, we are on the iRacing.com/live page as well. So big shout out to iRacing. Check out iRacing.com if you want to get involved, or if you're happy being a spectator. Well, we're glad that you are joining us here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Alex, the lights are up. The field is set once again for a restart. Looks like we're going single file restart this time, although some of the cars are going to double up, but it looks like we'll go 2 by 2.
No, keep an eye on that 2nd spot, the NOS Energy Drink 11 machine there, Shane Yates, and we see the NOS Energy Drinks midgets and wingless sprint cars a lot in the USAC Tour, and man, oh man, let's see, can Shane Yates do what those guys do in real life? Green flag back out here in heat race number 1, Matthew Ogden. Here comes Shane Yates to the inside of the 51 right now, but Matthew Ogden holds on to your lead right now. That 11 machine of Shane Yates in the 2nd spot. Ethan Toda back there in 3rd. But again, everyone's staying close here as we complete another lap.
Yeah, another lap in the books there for the 51 of Matthew Ogden from Shane Yates in 2nd. Ethan Toda, nice to see him step out of his comfort zone from a late model into a midget and showing some good speed here early on in heat race number 1. Just the 2 heat races on the program. We got contact. We got Derek Ogden around in the number 3 machine. Had some contact maybe with Trent Palm, but we continue on. The green flag is still out. Alex, here comes Ethan Toda now with a big run down into turns 3 and 4 on Shane Yates.
See right there, Ethan Toda on the outside of Shane Yates. Yates going to drift up the track a little bit. That 11 machine, he drops back now to the bottom side of the racetrack. Ethan Toda up top. Side by side, these two go into turn 1 and 2. Out of turn, into backstretch they go. As there we go, side by side. It's Shane Yates bottom. Ethan Toda, top your battle for 2nd. Heats up.
Toda around the outside on Shane Yates and move Ethan Toda to position number 2. Matthew Ogden about to have some company here in the next lap or two, but right now he continues to lead. 2/3 of the race completed this time by 6 down, 3 to run, and here comes Toda, really showing some speed in that number 23 machine. Goes to the top in turn number 1 and 2. Tries it back down through the middle of the racetrack on the exit of turn 2 and trying to get a ride here on Matthew Ogden. But Ogden, at the moment, Alex, he looks like he's doing enough just to hang on. And now here comes Shane Yates trying to sneak back up on the inside of Ethan Toda. 2 to go.
To run, Matthew Ogden has led every lap so far, but Ethan Toda gains very quickly here. That 23 machine of Ethan Toda now going both to the top side here. Toda going to go up and go through the marbles a little bit more as you see battle for the top spot. White flag in the air. Can Matthew Ogden hold on, or will Ethan Toda take the win?
Here comes Toda to the outside on Ogden. Ogden on the inside. It's a drag race into 3. They make a little contact. Oh no, Matthew Ogden. There was contact with Toda going into turn 3 and he goes upside down, so a tough break for Matthew Ogden. Ethan Toda going to be credited with the win in heat race number 1. We'll take a look here in just a few moments' time. Your official results as we wait for the final car to come past the start-finish line. But Ethan Toda, Shane Yates, Alan Duronco, Anthony Carve and Derek Ogden unofficially your top 5 as heat race number 1 results about to pop up on your screen right now. And here it is. Ethan Toda gets the win from Shane Yates, Alan Duronco, the Ice Cream Man, Anthony Carve in 4th, Derek Ogden 5th, Trent Pullman, Matthew Ogden 6th, and Kyle Petty in position number 8. Heat race number 2, Alex, we'll take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
On the pole, the 67, that's Charles Barnes. To the outside, the 10, that's Landon Hathaway.
Then we go back to Isaac Soares, last week's feature winner from position number 3. Aston Rodriguez lines up at a position number 4.
To the outside of row number 3 from Pennsylvania, the 52, that's Ethan Huey. Brett Wheeler, confirmed.
I'm not sure.
We're going to go with that. And to the outside, the 026, it's Leo Heaton.
Brian Gunderson lines up position number 7. Trevor Meyer will line up from position number 8. That is heat race number 2. Let me just fix that one thing here on the broadcast, and then we are going to be good as gold. There we go. That's better. Alex, heat number 2. You can bring us to the green flag.
On your front row, Landon Hathaway, Charles Barnes, keep an eye on back there in row number 2, row number 3, because you have Aston Rodriguez, Isaac Soares. You even have Trevor Meyer back there in the 7th spot. This is going to be heating up here. Green flag, get ready to wave. Heat race number 2 is underway. Charles Barnes, Landon Hathaway lead us to the green flag here. Barnes with an early advantage already. 3-car battle for the lead as Hathaway, Soares, and Barnes go at it through 1 and 2.
Soares on the inside in that number 2 machine. Now looks to slide up in front of the 10 machine of Landon Hathaway. Hathaway back to the inside. Charles Barnes will lead lap number 1. Hathaway runs 2nd. Couple of team cars going 2nd and 3rd right now. Keep an eye on Aston Rodriguez in the 30 machine just to the right of your screen. Into turns 3 and 4. Lap number 2 is in the books. And oh boy, Charles Barnes. He nearly came down and took the front end out of the 10 of Landon Hathaway. Close call on the exit of turn number 4.
Right now, the top 5, very close quarter racing here as now you see Landon Hathaway, Aston Rodriguez, Isaac Soares, everyone staying very close together as Hathaway takes over the 2nd spot. Watch Rodriguez. Now Rodriguez goes to the inside here. He's going for the move for the 2nd spot. He takes over 2nd here on lap number 3. Rodriguez now up to 2nd, going after Barnes.
Well, I'll tell you what, Charles Barnes, he's very quick at the moment, but here comes Isaac Soares. Slide job there on Aston Rodriguez down into 3, out of 4. Rodriguez right back through the middle. Then you go back to Hathaway and Soares. They'll continue their side-by-side battle into turns 1. Soares runs atop again, getting a big run on Aston Rodriguez. Here comes a slide job down into turn number 3. You know it's coming. Rodriguez going to quickly turn it back to the middle of the racetrack and turn it back underneath him. 5 down, 4 to run. Your race leader, Charles Barnes, is out by over a 2nd lead, but the battle on between Rodriguez, Soares, Hathaway, and Leo Heaton, it is tip-top right now.
Everyone battling it out here for better starting spots into the game main event right now. Charles Barnes is your leader. Aston Rodriguez in second. Isaac Soares right now in the third spot, but under pressure once more. Leo Heaton, Landon Hathaway right behind him as well. Watch the 026 right there. That black machine with the white suit. That is Leo Heaton on the top side. Landon Hathaway in the blue and red machine on the bottom.
Well, 2 to run right now for your race leader. Charles Barnes has had it all his own way at the moment. Open up a 1.5 second advantage over Aston Rodriguez. The battle on screen, Leo Heaton, Landon Hathaway. Hathaway on the bottom, Heaton on the top side of the racetrack. Into turns 1 and 2 goes your race leader. It's Alex. The white flag is out.
Charles Barnes took the lead early in this heat race. He has been out in front ever since the 67 through 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, your heat race number 2 winner, it is Charles Barnes. Charles Barnes wins heat race number 2. Aston Rodriguez, and look at everyone else crossing the line there as, again, that battle in the top 5 heated up very quickly, and it lasted all 9 laps, but Charles Barnes takes home the win.
Well, what a way to open up heat race number 2. Again, just the 2 heat races. Now we have a 5-minute warm-up session for these drivers to go out there and burn the track up. So what we'll do, we'll take a look at heat race number 2 results for you. We'll bring those up on screen right now. Charles Barnes gets the win. Aston Rodriguez 2nd. Isaac Soares in 3rd. Landon Hathaway 4th. Leo Heaton 5th. Trevor Meyer in 6th. Ethan Huey in 7th. And Brian Gunderson in position number 8. We'll take an opportunity right now to, of course, I want to thank Kings of Sling, along with all their sponsors and partners that make all this possible. Again, Sheets, fresh food made to order. And of course, the title sponsor for the Midget series. Again, a big thank you to, of course, Walters Racing Graphics. Check them out on all their social media pages. Give them likes, shares, follows, and keep up to date with the people that support sim racing. We'll take a quick break and come back. On the other side of this, you are watching round number 2 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget series presented by Kings of Sling here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. Round number 2, 60-lap main event, just under 4 minutes away on the other side of this quick commercial break.
Your late call now, turn number 4, he's gonna slide up, here comes Slinger! Drag race to the line, Dixon Slinger got it!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ultimate Dirt TV coverage of round number 2 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series presented by Kings of Sling. Brett Wheeler joined alongside Alex Robinson. We get set for tonight's main event. Let's take a look at your starting grid from the back to front, Alex.
Starting in the 16th spot tonight, it's the 12 of Brian Gunderson. 15th, the 82, it's Kyle Petty.
Row 7 to the outside, position number 14, it's Ethan Huey, and on his inside, driving car 51, it's Matthew Ogden in the 13th position.
Number 6 on the outside, it's the 9, that's Trevor Meyer. Starting inside the 001, that's Trent Palm.
Row 5, position 10 in the 026, that's Leo Heaton. On his inside for Ogden Motorsports, it's the 333 of Derek Ogden, position number 9.
Hathaway will start to the outside of row number 4 to the inside, the 90, it's Anthony Karff.
Row 3 on the outside, position number 6. In car number 2, it's Isaac Soares. On his inside, driving the 09. At a position number 5, it's Alan Duronco.
Row number 2 looks like this to the outside, the 30, it's Aston Rodriguez. To the inside, the 11 machine for Rocket Racing Esports, it is Shane Yates.
And your front row for tonight's 60-lap journey around the dirt track at Charlotte. To the outside of the front row, position number 2, that'll be Charles Barnes. And on pole position, fast in heat race number 1, he drives car number 23, Ethan Toda. Alex, who are you picking in this one? Because this is sort of a bit of a wild guess for us.
You know what? I've watched the NOS Energy Drink cars and the USAC Midgets, the Amsoil Sprint cars. I'm going to watch the NOS Energy Drink 11 of Shane Yates take home the feature win here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte.
I'm going to go one row behind you. I'm going to go Isaac Soares. I reckon he'll double up on this one. Here we go. 60 laps, your main event for tonight. Bit of table tennis later on, Platzi. We've already picked up the singles championship, the singles gold. We're in the doubles right now, but here we go. Green flag is out. Round number 2 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series is underway here at the dirt track at Charlotte.
Joder goes right to that top side. He knows what worked for him in the heat race number 1 action, and he's up top. Shane Yates in the 11 machine goes to the bottom. Oh, a little hiccup there for Shane Yates. Drifts up top, loses some time and loses some spots. And here comes Alan Duronco to the inside.
Yeah, Duronco right through the middle of the racetrack. As there on his inside goes the 2 of Isaac Soares. Meanwhile, Ethan Toda continues to lead from Charles Barnes. I actually just sort of picked that one. I was actually just on that first lap, Alex, I was actually thinking, maybe I should have picked Charles Barnes because he had some serious speed in heat race number 2. And now he looks to run down your race leader as we go yellow for the first time in tonight's main event. I think a hashtag blame Alex is coming, Alex.
Oh, it's a definite hashtag blame Alex moment here as the Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay in the 11 machine. Shane Yates going to be involved in this one here. You see close quarter action racing here. Yates gets to the back and oh boy. That was some problems for the number 11 machine.
That was the 10 of Landon Hathaway who just tagged the back of him just a little bit, but that's a tough break for the 11 machine of Shane Yates. We'll see what happens and who goes to the back of the field. And yes, time for some Olympic games. I was actually playing that before we went live, so got my Olympic session in and looking forward to trying to compete at long jump again. That was weird, but anyhow, we're here at the dirt track at Charlotte for round number 2 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series presented by Kings of Sling and of course Sheets. Fresh food made to order. Check them out on the World Wide Web and on their social media pages. Give them likes, shares, follows. Do what you got to do to support the people that support sim racing. A big shout out to, of course, iRacing. Check out iRacing.com. for giving us a wonderful platform to showcase the world of esports, Alex.
Wheeler, I support Sheets on a weekly basis. Get yourself a Sheets card, especially if you're from the state of Pennsylvania. Get yourself a Sheets card. I'm at 3,000 Sheets points. I could go get a whole free meal at Sheets, but they do not have spaghetti.
Really?
They do not have spaghetti, so it's a little.
Is it spaghetti week today? Is it spaghetti week this week for you?
No.
Because normally it's chicken, baby.
Remember, we had spaghetti 2 seasons ago. Last season it was chicken. We got to come up with something for the next season when we go broadcasting. But the green flag
I've got it.
Out.
You can have some Singapore noodle.
That was coming. It was a green back out. A new leader from that slide chop. The 30 of Aston Rodriguez threw a haymaker there on Ethan Toder, but lost a lot of speed as he goes back into the third spot. The 23 takes back your lead. Ethan Toder, Charles Barnes, and look at the battle back there. Your top 5 is all fighting it out.
Yeah, they were nearly 4 wide as they come off turn number 4 that time. By now, here comes Barnes to the inside on Toder. Left rear to right front. Oh, look out, Barnes. Little hiccup there. He manages to keep the car straight and keep it going. That's going to move Aston Rodriguez, Isaac Soares, Alan DeRonco, Trent Pullman as well. I think it is the timing and scoring. Loop decides to go a little haywire, but yellow flag is going to come out. And uh-oh, it's the ice cream man. He was slipping and sliding away, Alex. The 90, oh, is it 90 machine of Anthony Carf? Yes.
The machine of Anthony Carf. Oh, it was happening in front of him there.
That was Derek Ogden.
Yeah, it was the 3-3-3 machine. Derek Ogden gets a little, and it looks like it, yeah, little throttle happy going into a turn there. Gets sideways. Anthony Carf gets collected in the mix there. So a tough break for the 90 machine of Anthony Carf. But, Brett Wheeler,
Yes.
we just discussed something that you might have to tune in Friday night on Ultimate Dirt TV because there's something special that might be happening.
Are we getting off the porch, or are we staying on the porch?
Oh no, we're gonna be live from the porch.
Aha! All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Quickly, while we're under yellow, we're going one to green. Why don't you tell the people what is coming up this Friday for you, Alex?
Friday night, I will be at Williams Grove Speedway for a normal regular night show, but pit walk will be happening. We got to get there a little early, got to get out of work. But Friday night, free entry to the pits for a first hour. Pit walk, you will see the likes of Freddie Raymer, Lance DeWeese, some other great names in between. You have to tune in Friday night to see that, but Midget Racing still here as we are back green, and Ethan Toder, Aston Rodriguez are still 1 and 2.
Charles Barnes, a little bit lucky there. He managed to get his spot back. Lap 5 is in the book, so we'll start lap 6 of 60 in the main event. Barnes goes to the middle of the racetrack. Toder just a lane up from the middle as Charles Barnes moves by Aston Rodriguez, but here comes Rodriguez now. Back to the inside, gets a little loose, and now here comes the 2 machine of Isaac Soares. He's starting to come on, but tell you what, we're still very early on in this main event as we're going to go 2, nearly 3 wide on the exit of turn number 4.
Everyone battling it out early on in this 60-lap main event. 2 early cautions, but let's see, can we continue this green flag run? Ethan Toder, Charles Barnes still 1 and 2. Battle for your third spot now as they're going into second here. Charles Barnes, Isaac Soares, and Aston Rodriguez all battling it out for the second spot, and now they're going to bring in Ethan Toder here. 5-car battle, make it 6 cars right there for the lead. Charles Barnes, your new leader.
Yeah, he's really good there after that restart. He's been superb in that number 21 machine. Toder up on the top side of the racetrack into turns 1 and 2. He's got some pressure inside out, well, not so much outside because there's a concrete wall there, but a lot of cars behind him as he still tries to fend off a challenge from the 30 machine. Look at Ethan Toder, going to go upside down. Ethan Toder, science says the wall does not move.
So survey says the wall does not move there.
Science says, Alex. It's a Power Platts presentation.
Oh.
Yep. You just asked Craig Plater. It's a Power Platts presentation. The wall does not move.
You know, every time I talk to him, we have some great chats. But look at this. Ethan
Solid
Toder gets right into the marbles, gets up, gets into the wall, goes into the...
Want to take an on-board shot, Rick?
Oh, I want to take it on board. Here we go.
You want to go
Brett
slow-mo?
Wheeler-
We'll go slow-mo. Ready?
Brett
They're right
Wheeler
about
with some
here.
great- Oh, boy. Let's go for a ride with the 23T.
Well, look, I'm very thankful that the camera stuck on there, because that could have been disastrous. There we go.
Great chat, Alex. Great chat.
Solid chat. Like, stop it. We're really providing some good chats, and that's how quick it can happen, Alex.
You know, I saw some sparks. What's those wise things that Sean
Sparklers
Neestat
and
always
snakes.
says?
Snakes
There
and
it
sparklers.
is.
Yeah. Come on, we can't forget about that.
Every time me and you are on a broadcast, I feel like we either quote him or we quote Jerry Van Sickle.
Yeah, there's a good possibility. There is a high possibility. Platzi, I reckon, I go live on UltimateDirtTV for some Olympic games after.
I'll pay for that action, but there's some more action to be thrown here. Green flag back out on the raceway. Charles Barnes, Isaac Soares is in your front 2 spots already. Slide job being thrown, but checks up was Isaac Soares in the 2 machine. He's going to get the run out of turn 1 and 2 to the bottom side. He goes. Slide job for the lead. Isaac Soares, your new leader here, but here comes Barnes to the outside.
Yeah, give that lap to Isaac Soares. He'll lead lap number 11. Slides up, leaves a lane up on the top side for Charles Barnes. They continue to drag race down the back straightaway. The 129 Team Racing at number 2 machine of Isaac Soares trying to back up a win after last week's fantastic run at the Lamello Motorsports Park. Charles Barnes runs in second. Aston Rodriguez third. Then you go back to a couple of teammates again. The 129 Team Cars, Trent Pullman, Trevor Meyer. They run 4th and 5th, so they're having a good showing, the 129 Racing team.
One fighting it out right now. Even in the back there, you see Shane Yates. He's trying to fight his way back up here after that early caution with him. But Isaac Soares, Charles Barnes, those guys have been up front right now. Ethan Toder, Anthony Carf, and Shane Yates. Those 3 guys were involved in the cautions early on in this feature event. Now they got to fight their way up through this field to get back into those top 5 spots. But Charles Barnes right now, he is trying to catch up to that 2 machine. Isaac Soares, he threw that slide job. He made it stick. He is stuck in the lead here, but there you see battle for the 4th spot as, oh boy, everyone's getting ready to fight.
Yeah, Trent Pullman in the 1 machine. Trevor Meyer on the inside there in car number 9. And Trevor Meyer had a pretty decent run last week at the Lamello Motorsports Park and looking to back that one up. Once again, he gets to the inside of his teammate, Trent Pullman. Pullman tries to shut the door down into turn number 3. Look out, here comes Meyer again, just rolling the bottom side of the racetrack. Alex, as this race starts to tick over, the lap starts to tick off the track. It's starting to open up just a little bit more. It's starting to get a little bit slicker.
And oh man, the one thing we love about these cars, when this track gets slick, oh, it gets very interesting here because we saw it early on. Caution flag is out. So we'll have to see who brought out our 4th caution of the night here with 17 laps in the book.
Aaron Duranko.
It was Alan Duranko there in
No,
the
Aaron.
Aaron.
It's Alan.
I'm not listening. Oh!
Arrow. Landon Hathaway, that was. 10. Don't worry. I got it. I got it, Alex. Look, UltimateTV does not miss a thing. All right.
I was not expecting that. Oh, it was a little help from behind, and then hello.
Hello once. Hello twice.
Looks like those guys might have had a great chat while they were at it.
Oh, absolutely. Solid chat. Solid chat, Alex.
But you know what?
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
In a few weeks' time, Brett Wheeler, I cannot wait. I am excited. I am very, very, very excited.
Season 14?
Oh, season 14, 360 wing sprint cars, super late models. Those will be live Sunday nights, as always, 7:45 Eastern Time, July 18th. Eldora Speedway will be the place to be for the Miller Family Trucking Esports League opener for season 14. We will talk more about that next caution, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pace truck off. Green flag is out. We are back underway here in your feature event.
It will be Isaac Soares in car number 2 to lead the field down into 1 and 2. Here comes Aston Rodriguez to the middle of the racetrack. He'll quickly move into 2nd position, but the yellow flag is out. And Alex, not only Sunday night is the World of Thunder, or the Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League racing, they also race on a Monday night. Why don't you tell us what's happening on Monday night?
I will definitely tell you what's happening Monday night. Monday night, it will be Eldora Speedway as well. That's July 19th, and it is pro late models on action there. As not 100% sure.
And the 360 wingless.
There is also a new return for us, and that is the 360 wing sprint cars will be in action as well. And
Wingless.
There's a lot of wingless 360s in action there. There's a lot of former champions, a lot of former pros or current pros in attendance that are signed up, registered for these actions in the likes of Blake Majulis, Evan C., Kendall Tucker, James Edens making his long-awaited return to World of Thunder Esports League competition. So, man, oh man, Brett Wheeler, you know, they might give me a heart attack by the end of the season because there's a lot of great competition ready to be had Sunday, Monday nights, 2 nights of action. And, you know, I even get the racing one. You're racing 360s, I'm pretty sure. I'm racing Pro Lights on a Monday night. There's a few other guys from Ultimate Dirt TV that will be in action this season. So, when we're not in the booth, we'll have a steering wheel in our hands. It's always going to be fun. And, you know, there's one person I didn't see sign up. I'm a little upset with it, and his name's Craig Plater.
Well, I'll tell you why, Alex. Because apparently he's got a job. All right, he doesn't have the luxury I get to have sitting at home in a wheelchair.
What's a job? I mean, I have a job too.
Yeah, but the time difference, Alex, is 14 hours.
That's right. You Australians are special.
Yeah, like we're so far ahead of time, it's not funny. Like,
yes,
I'm literally
is a Monday morning for you.
Yeah.
Green flag back up. I guess I have to wake up very early on a Sunday morning to watch him race one of these days. I got to catch him this past Sunday. That was great to see him in action, but we are back action here, almost 3 wide. Oh.
Hello.
The 001 of Trent Polleman down and out in turn number 3 and 4.
Ruh-roh. Get a Scooby snack out. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say that he's running a VR, and I reckon his VR blanked out. That's my guess.
Possibly. I don't have VR. I was highly considering buying a VR when I was at Target one day, but I restrained myself because I don't have the money for that.
Actually, I'll tell you what, there is a couple of things going on here at Kings of Sling. And let me just go back to my notes. Now, there is a whole lot of notes that I had here that I had to find. So Kings of Sling going to be giving away a set of V3 pedals. So over the next 5 weeks, it is going to be a random racer. So anyone in the server tonight, they will have a chance at being in the draw. If they get picked, I'll use Isaac Saws. If he gets picked tonight, he'll go into the draw. Then the following week, if Charles Barnes gets picked, once we have the 5 drivers picked out, it is going to be live streamed as a random giveaway to one of the Kings of Sling's racer. Hello, Berkey. How are you, buddy? So yeah, V3 pedals being given away by the Kings of Sling, and of course Walter's Racing graphics and sheets, and couldn't do it without those guys. As 1/3 of the race in the books, Alex, and Isaac Saws continues to lead the way. Charles Barnes got some pressure from Trevor Meyer on the inside, but Charles Barnes still not giving up on that top side, Alex.
And you know what? Charles Barnes is waiting and waiting and waiting for this top side to come in. We're not even halfway through this feature event. I see it coming in, and I see it being very quick late in this feature event. 16 cars were started this feature event. 14 cars still on track. Slide shot being served there by Aston Rodriguez. Charles Barnes now 3 wide they go for your second spot. Barnes, Rodriguez, and Meyer going at it for your second stop. They're both pulling in the number 2 car of Isaac Saws.
Oh, good. Nearly 3 wide down into turns 3 and 4. Barnes now is committed to the low side in 3 and 4. Rodriguez to his outside. Here comes Trevor Meyer now. Meyer looking to take 2 for the price of 1. Then keep an eye on Ethan Huey in that 52 machine. How about Trevor Meyer? Started 12th and he's up to position number 4, passing 8 cars. Kyle Petty started 15th. He's on the top side. He's running back through the bottom now. He's up to 7th, so he's picked up 8 positions. But Ethan Huey started position number 14. He's advanced 9 spots on his way to position number 5.
Man, oh man, the Pennsylvania guy showing up here tonight in the midgets. You knew I was going to say it. He is in the 5th spot right now, that 52 machine, working on gaining some more ground on the rest of your top 5 here. But Isaac Saws is still your leader. That number 2 machine has not moved much here. But I almost called him Aston Martin here. Aston Rodriguez, Charles Barnes, Trevor Meyer. You know what? It's been a long day.
I can see how you could get that one mixed up. But here we go. Rodriguez and Barnes. Berkey and Coop, thank you very much for the stars, boys. I appreciate it as we continue to work over closing in on half race distance right now. 27 down, 33 to go. Isaac Saws your race leader from us. Aston Rodriguez. Charles Barnes in third. Trevor Meyer in fourth. Ethan Toda on screen in fifth. Ethan Newey. Then you go back to Kyle Petty in seventh. Landon Hathaway, eighth. Ninth. Derek Ogden. Trent Pullman up to position at number 10 and challenging for ninth. But, man, it is all Isaac Saws at the moment. He's got just under a second lead. So continue to watch Derek Ogden and Trent Pullman here battle it out for 9th and 10th.
Whole top 10. Heck, this whole field that's on track right now, all battling it out right now. You see a battle for your second spot. Charles Barnes, Aston Rodriguez going at it right now for the second spot. That top side they're both on right now. But again, Jay Burke, 100 stars, thank you. And Cooper Wilson with 200 stars. So thank you for your support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Hope you're enjoying the A main action here as we are 30 down, 30 to run in your 60 lap A main event.
Well, Isaac Saws runs he runs a slider line and then a cut down line, all in the one motion. Watch this. See if he does it in turns where he slides up and then drives it back down the racetrack. A very, very weird line in the midgets. Not one that I've seen being utilised in a long, long time. But tell you what, here comes Charles Barnes in that, well, what is 67 on the timing and scoring, but 21 on that race car. Is it 21? It looks like 21 to me.
Charles Barnes right now in the... Yep, 21.
21C.
Charles Barnes in second right now. He's catching up to that 2 machine of Isaac Saws, but there's also lap traffic right there. The 3-3-3, that is Derek Ogden. He's about to go a lap down here, but he's fighting with every bone in his body. A slide job there by Isaac Saws on a lap car as, oh man, Charles Barnes gets in the back of it. And
yellow.
Derek Ogden might have got lucky there for a second.
I believe this is going to be Kyle Petty in car number 82. Let's take a look. It's your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. Just science says, as the wall doesn't move, those tyres don't move. So Kyle Petty, thank you very much for that contribution to the Power Plats presentation. However, we have already established here at the dirt track at Charlotte that the walls don't move and the tyres don't move. And now, Alex, we also found out as well that the light poles at Limaland on the infield, science says they do not move as well.
Now here's the real question for you and Platzi.
Yeah, nah.
Did you test it out and see? We know the tires put some damage. We just saw it with the midgets, with the sprint cars. They put some major damage. Have you tried out hitting one of these tractor tires with the stock cars now? I mean, I'm really interested to see how those tractor tires would react with a NASCAR hitting one of those.
Oh, look, I'm going to go out on a limb here. Not a good limb, by the way, because my leg limbs... I won't use my leg limbs because they're not all that good, but I'll go out on a different limb and I'm going to say, yeah, no, they don't move either.
Yeah, possibly. But will we see Brett Wheeler? Here's the real question. Ultimate Dirt TV this week, you know, don't have many broadcasts. Will we see Brett Wheeler in action in the Truck Series this week? Because the official Truck Series on iRacing is at Knoxville Speedway.
In about 1 hour's time, Alex. In about 1 hour's time. I seen it last night. I was actually watching someone stream and they were running NASCAR trucks at the trucks at Knoxville, the real sprint car capital of the world. And I thought, if they're official, I'm all over it. I'm all over it. I had a look. I had a big Captain Cook, and I was like, yep, I'm there. After this broadcast tonight, there'll be a live stream going up, and I'll be racing sprint cars, late models, trucks at Knoxville. I'm racing everything, Alex.
Man, oh man. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Keep an eye on this one. Ultimate Dirt TV will be live later on tonight, and even maybe later with some Olympic Games by Brett Wheeler and Platzi and the rest of the crew over there in Australia, because those guys put on a great stream. I don't know what to call it, but they put on some fun times. But here we go. Caution flag back out on the raceway, and Brett Wheeler.
Yes,
I woke up Sunday morning, you know, I even messaged you. I was a nice guy and messaged you good morning at 3 a.m. my time? 3:30 my time?
I don't know.
Because it was right before your broadcast for JSI, which actually tuned in, got the pork on the smoker about 4:30-ish.
Yep.
Tuned into that broadcast, even messaged, got to enjoy some great racing. So it shows here on Ultimate Dirt TV, Great racing from the United States servers right here again at Kings of Sling tonight with the Midgets. World of Thunder coming up in a few weeks. What else we got? 1-9. ABR Setup Shop 360s.
That'll be happening in about an hour's time, won't it?
Yeah. Apex Auto Glass and Tinting 410s happen tomorrow night as well. And then, JSI over in Australia Sunday mornings over here Eastern time. And there's still some Americans that show up and run that series. So, if you're an early bird or you work those third shift and you get home just in time, tune in or even sign up to JSI and run with some of those Australian guys because, Brett Wheeler, you can plug it more than I can, but there is some great racing going over there.
It certainly is. They run 360 wing sprint cars, and then following that, they run the Umpies, UMP Modifieds. They've just started their, I think it's a 6-week season. They just started week number 1, and this week they travel to Eldora, and I think the sprint cars go to Limaland. So looking forward to that one, and I like when I get a notification that I've been paid money into my account, but I have no idea what for. Uh-oh, look out. What's going on there with Isaac Saws?
I don't know what that start was. Some cars went, some cars didn't. Pace truck on the track early. So let's see here. Whoa.
Hang on. I'm going back. Where is he? Where is he? Come here. Come here, Isaac. So I think he went, and I think the yellow came back out because the pace truck was already on the circuit.
So I think the top 3 right now are breathing a sigh of relief because they got lucky. That happened back more in the pack with some contact in the wall with some cars. Not 100% sure who was all involved in that one, but some major contact, more cars out. Trent Polman, Anthony Karff, Matthew Ogden, Shane Yates, and Brian Gunderson all on pit road right now. It looks like most of their nights will be done. So again, 11 cars left on track. Green flag back out here, 35 laps. Make that 36 laps in the book. Isaac Soares leads us back into turn 1 and 2.
Well, Isaac Soares, Aston Rodriguez, Charles Barnes 1, 2, and 3. Ethan Toda trying to fight back into a podium position, goes to the middle of the racetrack, but it is all Isaac Soares. Good battle on Trevor Meyer, Ethan Newey, and Landon Hathaway. Hathaway coming back through the field as well.
Landon Hathaway in that 7th spot right now, looking for more as he is battling it out with Ethan Newey there in the 6th spot now. Here we go, side by side for your 6th spot, ladies and gentlemen. The 10 and the 52 going at it right now. And then you have that top 5 car slow on the front stretch. It might be one of those cars because Alan Duranco, Polman, and Karff are back on the track, and I think that might have been Anthony Karff.
Well, we'll continue on working the yellow flag, and that is Charles Barnes upside down. Hello.
Why do I have a feeling it's live and die by the high side for that man? And it might have ended very poorly, but again, we will check. Here is that UltimateDirtTV instant replay. We're going to find out what happens to Charles Barnes. Live and die by the high side all night he was. And it says on the team name, no love lost here as he gets sideways into the wall. Upside down he goes, a little more contact. Man, oh man, it says it right there underneath. No love for Charles Barnes and no love lost between him and that wall tonight.
Well, that takes out... look, to be honest, I'm actually glad I didn't pick him now because that could have made things a little awkward, but I'll tell you who I did pick, and I'm glad I picked him at the moment because he leads in the 129 Team Racing number 2 machine of Isaac Soares. Aston Rodriguez, he was a driver that I was contemplating on picking. I nearly picked Ethan Toda just for the simple fact that he showed some very, very good car speed in his heat race, but 3 cars that, 1 that I picked and 2 that I almost picked.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Well, if you want hand grenades, I'm going to play Counter-Strike, Global Offensive.
Oh, don't test me. I really am contemplating getting that game.
Yeah, no. Yeah, look, do it. Do it. It's fun, but it is toxic.
There's a lot of stuff that's toxic. But you know what's fun? You know what's really fun? iRacing. You know why? Because you can pick any car, any track, and go have some fun.
And you don't have to pay any bills.
Exactly. These guys who have wrecked their car, guess what? they get the reset, and they could be back out here on the track within a few minutes, and they can still get some valuable time on this track, especially now a slick racetrack. Isaac Soares running a little more slider line there, but again, he's still running. It's the slider / cut down line.
It's weird. It is very weird, Alex. Like I
got nothing.
I can't remember the last time when I seen that cut down line.
Well, here's the question. And we'll ask this to the audience and all the fans at home watching. Have you seen it of lately? Have you even seen it in a midget of lately? A slider line and then a cut down line in the same turn. Have you seen it, and how long ago has it been since you might have saw one of those?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it in at least a couple of months. Sorry, I'm just doing some stuff for the old man on the side, but hello, bottle. 20 to go, Alex. 2/3 of the race complete.
Now, I imagine these 20 laps will be very, very physical, to say the least.
Well, if you want to get physical, we can start singing it. Do you want to let's get physical. Go, sing it, Alex. Sing it.
No. I get paid to talk, not sing. If I got paid to sing, well, you're wasting your money pretty much.
Full of chats, Platzy. Full of chats. Gunnar Harris says he does it.
I feel like Gunnar Harris probably does it in a lot of classes too.
Yeah, look, you're probably right. Alright, we are set for the restart here of tonight's main event. 40 down, 20 to go here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Round number 2 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series presented by Kings of Sling and Sheets. Green flag for Isaac Soares, Aston Rodriguez, Ethan Toda, 1, 2, and 3. Trevor Meyer, Landon Hathaway. They'll go side by side for positions 4 and 5. And again, here comes a challenge for the race. Libicus Rodriguez now on the inside of Isaac Soares, and Soares got some company as he runs the cutback line down through turn 2.
It's not a good chat. That was a great chat there, Platzy. But again, Isaac Soares, Aston Rodriguez going at a side-by-side slide job by Rodriguez. Cut down once more for Isaac Soares. Side-by-side, these two go. That's your battle for the lead here as everything started heating up on that last restart. And let's do it again.
Yeah, let's ring the bell. And let's settle these drivers down. Tell you what, that was shaping up to be a Jim Dandy. Isaac Soares, he's so good on the restarts, but I guess trying to search on the top side, maybe just making those couple of little mistakes on the outside, and that gave an opportunity to Aston to find that different line to catch up to him. Excuse me, and then throw those sliders. So I think Isaac might be aware to what is going on. He might have figured out, hopefully, what he thinks is the fastest line around the dirt track at Charlotte, but yellow flag is out once again here at Charlotte for round number 2 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series.
Brett Wheeler.
I just...
Oh! Hello.
Yeah, Derek Ogden. Good job.
Good chat.
That has to be one of the silliest things I have seen. Yeah, I'm speechless, Alex. That one, that move right there, yeah, that's a good chat. That is a good chat.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
It's not even a good chat. Like, he's bringing all sorts of chats to the table. Oh, no. You hate to see this. Now, I'm hoping that he has gone in to get a quick repair.
So that's what it looks like here. We'll find out. But while we watch this to see, yep, there it is. He gets the quick fix. He'll be back out on the track here. But wow, we are under the caution. We're going to talk about this for a second, Brett Wheeler. Coming up this week still, again, ABR Setup Shop 360s will be in action later on tonight here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Again, Brett Wheeler will be doing some fun stuff as well. You also have tomorrow night, 19 Motorsports Foundation. It is super late models in action, as well as the Apex Auto Glass and Tinting 410 Wing Sprint Cars. So keep a lookout on that one. Friday night, Williams Grove Speedway in real life. We will be doing a pit walk. Saturday night, I don't think we have anything.
No, we generally don't do Fridays and Saturday nights, just for the simple fact that the majority of our staff are at a real racetrack, and it's my weekend, so it's some family time or some racing time. And like I said, we keep sort of Friday, Saturdays clear on our schedule. But you definitely see us live Sunday through to Thursday when it comes to broadcasting. Green flag is back out, 17, make that 16 to go this time by. You're watching Ethan Toda on screen. Now the battle is shaping up once again for the race lead. Isaac Soares, Aston Rodriguez. Rodriguez down low, down into 1 and 2. Soares up on the top side in 1, cuts it back down to the bottom side. They'll switch lanes.
Man, oh man, you see right here this battle for the lead. Heating up again, Isaac Soares, Aston Rodriguez. They are sitting 1 and 2. Ethan Toda not far behind in the 3rd spot. So again, while these laps keep ticking down, keep a lookout on that 23T. He's getting up to that wall again. Remember what happened earlier in the feature event when he hit the wall, went upside down, caught the catch fence as well. Ethan Toda has worked his way back up into 3rd now. Can he hold on or even improve this spot?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not a bad drive from Ethan Toda to go from pretty much nearly junking a race car, going upside down in the early parts of this main event, to fighting his way back through the field over the past 35, 40 odd laps, and closing in. Well, he's in a podium position at the moment, but if he continues to tick away and show some good speed, he'll close in on these top 2, and this won't become a 2-car battle. It will end up turning into a 3-car battle if Ethan Toda pulls his finger out. And, well, there goes Rodriguez to the top side, and again, Isaac Soares, he's just so good with 12 to go.
Meyer moved into the 3rd spot here, but look who's back on the track. He's a little far back here in the 9th spot. He's moving up now into that 8th spot, battling with Alan Duranco is Charles Barnes, another car. So look at some of the cars who were in the top 5, top 3 podium spots, back on track after mishaps. Now they're fighting for a podium spot or top 10 spots. Charles Barnes, Ethan Toda, 2 of the cars who were caught up in some earlier confrontations into the wall, into tires and everything else in between. But again, your top 3, Isaac Soares, Rodriguez, and Meyer.
I was going to say, just looking at Trevor Meyer, there's a very good chance that he's going to win this race, but he just missed his mark there on the bottom side, and I've got to wonder these drivers. I think there might be an issue here of, well, they might have been doing 50 laps. They might be calling it here. Here's what Anthony is saying. So I think there might be an issue with fuel, Alex. But there we go. Soares, Rodriguez, and Trevor Meyer. So I'm going to write that down. Soares, Rodriguez, and Meyer, your top 3. Well, Alex, that one has just been cut short.
Cut short, fuel issue there. So, man, oh man, what a race still. Isaac Soares pretty much dominated that race, led most of the laps, and a well-deserved win for him again. Ethan Toda there loses it with 10 to run there. Checkered flag comes out early. He does not make a podium spot. He'll finish 4th. So a little controversy here at the end, but a well-deserved win for Isaac Soares. Trevor Meyer gets 3rd there. So good finish overall. And Brett Wheeler, we going straight down to victory lane?
Yeah, absolutely we are.
We're going straight down to victory lane with Isaac Soares, and man, oh man, taking home the win tonight in a little shortened race, but he's dominated it from start to finish. A little battles here and there, but he takes home the win. Isaac Soares, how does it feel to come home with a win here on this big track at Charlotte?
It feels pretty good. I didn't think I was as fast. I thought Aston was a lot faster than I was, but I was able to just kind of defend there, and it was getting kind of technical, and it was a lot of fun.
Now, can you talk about this line? Me and Brett Wheeler we're at a loss of words for a little bit here. Talk about this running of the line that you had tonight, running a slider line to enter the turn, a cut down line to exit. Not many of us have seen it before, but talk about it. Was it a good strategy for that number 2 machine?
Yeah, it felt really good early, and then I think the top kind of came in to where you would enter high and you could cut all the way across and get an even bigger run down the backstretch. But that line it felt really good. It felt really consistent all night, and came back there for I think about the last 15. I kind of pulled away again, but it was fast. That's for sure. It's just a little tricky to run.
Well, you can't park in a victory lane by yourself. There's a lot of great sponsors and people backing up that number 2 machine. Take some time and shout everyone out on that machine.
Trevor Meyer, we threw this set together about 30 minutes before the race. He does a great job keeping us fast. Trent Pullman, TP Designs, always keeps me looking good. Kyle Petty, Brad Withenshaw. There's a number of guys over at 129 that I could thank, but want to thank you guys as well for putting all this on. Yam for doing all this, and it's a lot of fun. Enjoy doing it.
Well, that is your winner tonight. The number 2 of Isaac Soares, Brett Wheeler, is with our 3rd place finisher tonight of Trevor Meyer.
Yeah, talking down here with Trevor Meyer. And Trevor, buddy, congratulations on the 3rd place finish here tonight. And I thought in those last 5 or 6 laps there where you were all on the bottom side, I actually thought you were really going to challenge for the race lead, but a race that it was obviously cut short. But I mean, you got to be happy with the 3rd place here tonight. Yeah,
real happy. Found that line down there, and maybe a couple more laps could have got up there and battled with Isaac and Alex, but is what it is, and I'm happy with 3rd.
Last week at Limaland, the track sort of stayed all one lane down the bottom side. Tonight, the track really widened up. You're really able to, to work the bottom, use a cut down line, run the top. What did you make of the racetrack here tonight?
Yeah, it was definitely more than one lane. It was nice. You could kind of run of a cut down or a bit of a slider there for a while, or go to the bottom. There was a moment where the bottom kind of went away, but it was nice to have the track have the character it did to have more than one line.
Well, you had to do it the hard way. You did start position number 12, and to drive up to 3rd, in 50 laps. I mean, it must be pleasing to know that you've got some good car speed underneath this number 9 machine.
Yeah, it felt real good. It's always fun to work your way up and pick your way through, and especially when there's some cars spinning around, makes it difficult. But it was a good time.
Buddy, look well done on the 3rd place finish here tonight. Before we let you go, of course, sponsors on this race car, people behind the scenes, who gets this done for you, mate?
Yeah, I got to thank everybody at 129, Isaac Soares, Trent Pullman with TP Designs, Casey Prime Cuts, Edgy Neighbor, and all our guys. We got a real good group.
All right, well, good job on 3rd place here tonight. We'll hopefully see you back next week.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Trevor Meyer home in 3rd place. Alex Robinson standing by with our 2nd place finisher.
Home in 2nd place tonight. Man, oh man, what a run. Aston Rodriguez, you got to talk about it here. You had to fight for every inch that you had tonight, and you got to be really happy with that 2nd place finish.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I wish I could have got 1st, but it is what it is.
Now, talk about this racetrack tonight. It got a little slick there, but big track, and it had to be tough fighting there. Bottom side was there most of the night, but that top side came in. What was the plan midway through that feature event?
Just to find the line really fast and then try and get around him as soon as possible.
Now, week number 2, strong finish here. What is the lookout? What is the mindset going into the next few weeks?
Well, get my setup more on point and, just find the line really fast and,
Now, you got to have a lot of great people backing that machine up. Who do you have to thank for that podium finish here tonight?
Speed Shop 51 got me the setup, and then, that's about it.
Well, that is your 2nd place finisher tonight, the 30 of Aston Rodriguez.
Well, that wraps up round number 2 of the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series here, presented by Kings of Sling and Sheets. Again, fresh food made to order. And Alex, round number 2 here at the dirt track at Charlotte. We'll come back next week, and let me just have a look where we are next week, because we are not going to be here. we are going to be at a different racetrack, and it will be, once this page decides to load up, we are going to Weed Sport.
Man, oh man, you talked about we're coming to Weedsport for these midgets next week, but look at the lookout ahead for Ultimate Dirt TV. Again, 360s coming up on tap just in moments here. Then you have super late models and Wing 410 sprint cars tomorrow night. Again, real life racing, Williams Grove Speedway pit walk with some sprint car Hall of Famers will be there. That will be Friday night, Saturday night, off for Ultimate Dirt TV. Sunday night, not sure if we're live yet, Brett Wheeler. You can confirm this one.
Oh,
We're going to go live for that super race.
We are going live for the main event only, Alex, the A main only.
So you will have a free preview to Season 14. We will have the A main event live on Ultimate Dirt TV. Super late models in action. Sunday, also early Sunday morning on the American side, Australian. That will be the JSI League again. 360 wing sprint cars and the UMP modified action there as well. Monday night, there's also going to be a preview show for World of Thunder. Then again, Tuesday night. Do we have anything Tuesday? VLR, that's right. That wraps up VLR Majulis C Speed Shop. That will be a great one between Blake Majulis. Evan C comes down back here at the dirt track in Charlotte for that one, and then we'll be at Weedsport for the midgets. Ladies and gentlemen, for Brett Wheeler, I am Alex Robinson, signing off here from the dirt track at Charlotte.